we're back. What's up, everybody? Benja Welldone coming at you live this beautiful corona-free day. Today is January the 2nd at 12:02 in the afternoon. How are you doing? So here's the thing. Usually I only do one video a week, but I felt like I had to do one to address something that was New Year's related, and if I did it at the end of next week, I feel like it would kind of be too far away. Like, hey, what are you bringing up stuff from like 2 weeks ago, or 10 days, or whatever? Here's the thing. New Year's, stop celebrating it. Seriously. It's a lunar cycle, okay? Celebrating December the 31st is about as dumb as celebrating the end of January the 31st. It was a Thursday. That's all it was. Nothing to freak out about it. I didn't do any significant accomplishments that day that I should be celebrating for. Okay? Now, my last video / audio, depending on how you listen to this and hear this and whatnot, I addressed things that I was highlighting that I was thankful for. And I feel like that that's something that's done routinely for Thanksgiving, what you're thankful for, Thanksgiving, right? But I feel like that should really be reserved for the end of the year. But nobody addresses it. Isn't that weird? That nobody, all right, focuses or has a moment or a meal kind of like Thanksgiving, or where they're actually celebrating all of the accomplishments and what they're thankful for the end of the year. No, you do that on a rotating day, which is so weird. Thanksgiving is a whole other, that's a weird holiday in general. You know what day Thanksgiving Day is? It's not even on a specific date. That's how weird it is. There's no specific date that represents Thanksgiving. It is like the last Thursday of the month in November. That is weird as shit. Doesn't make any sense. If I say it like that, all of a sudden you're saying, hey, you know what, this guy, he makes some points. You're damn right I do, and I'm making another. Here's the thing. I'm not calling anybody a pagan or like you're in a cult, but celebrating New Year's is almost like a pagan cult-esque kind of a thing, because in all honesty, like I said before, it's a lunar cycle. You're celebrating the fact that the Earth has rotated 365 times, or 366 if it's leap year, going around rotations around its axis, making one full rotation around the sun. You say it like that, you're like, man, is that what you're celebrating? Because that's what you're celebrating. If not, you should be celebrating things that you've done, accomplishments, hard work, good shit. You see what I'm saying? And there's this huge, like, non-distinction that people are just completely missing, and I feel like it has to be addressed. So I'm addressing it. You know, I try to have my videos be pretty tight, have them be like 5-10 minutes or something like that. I actually addressed this in a prior video, but I hit so much other topics, so I was like, you know what? I'm going to summarize this. I'm going to make a second video. So you're not going to see the first version of this. This is a second version, but the first one you'll see. So anyway, but yeah, New Year's is dumb. Stop being weird. Stop celebrating a lunar cycle. Okay? Now, like I said, if you want a reason to party, go ahead. Use it as an excuse. Go crazy. All right? But you know inside your real reason you're celebrating. And if you're actually celebrating because you care, listen, it was a Thursday. That's what it was. New Year's was a Thursday. I didn't do anything crazy. What do you gotta celebrate for, huh? Unless you make that distinction, you're celebrating the fact of all these things and taking a moment of recognizing that you did this and that and everything else. That's exactly what I did on my last video. And if you didn't listen to it, feel free, go ahead. Feel free, go ahead. It's on YouTube, Benja Welldone Comedy Show. The exact thing as this audio show is. Benja Welldone Comedy Show. But yeah, it's dumb. It's dumb as all hell. So, you know, if you're going to recognize something worthwhile. Not a lunar cycle. So, I feel like I could go on a little bit more, and I got a lot more to say, some good rants inside me about some stuff that's just so dumb that I just point out to society and the world, like, what are you doing with yourself? You know, but I'm going to save those, because I combined them on my last video. Last video was like 15, almost like 18 minutes or whatever it was. But I'm just going to save that for the next one. So, if you want to hear me continue to rant about some annoying shit, but it's full of points, facts, truth, right? Or maybe hear something more deep and philosophical, or whatever else. This whole show is meant to have people get to know me off stage, but without, with Corona and things not being booked, I've continued to do this show, as I've said before. But the truth is that you're actually, this is me, how, like, my internal thoughts, externalizing them, and I only address this, aside from right here, right now, to like 2 close friends of mine on the phone, okay? Because society norms, if first off, most people don't want to know how you're actually doing, and then second off, I won't be judged by them, because they have a certain way that we are very similar in, which is completely unfiltered. We just say how we're feeling and stuff like that. And it's pretty aggressive, being an Army guy and whatnot. So, and they both are Army guys as well, so we blend really well together. So anyway, well, that's it. That's all I got. I mean, I got a lot more, but that's all I'm saying for right now. Keep these videos short. Do something productive today. And if you want to celebrate January the 2nd, go the hell on and do it. But when you're celebrating, know what you're celebrating. Okay? So, I'm Benja Welldone. Without further ado, check me out. I'm off. Peace.